Hi guys, I'm Andrea and you are watching Made in Vegas.
Hey guys, so I am gonna wait till I see people coming on and then I'll explain what I've got going on. So
My name is Andrea Akins. I was raised here in Las Vegas, born and raised. When I got started with my health and my fitness, a little after my first pregnancy, about 6 weeks postpartum, again because I had gained so much weight and I was just out of shape and just dissatisfied with life, took a turn for the better, and within a certain time frame I dropped 55 pounds of fat. I gained over and now have gained over 25 pounds of lean muscle. I have more energy than ever. I feel better and I have so much more endurance even 6 months pregnant than I did at 17, 18 years old as just a normal high schooler. So definitely a positive and a plus to staying active and staying healthy, for sure. Other results, one being my mom. She has had multiple back surgeries. She's gotten, which has increased her weight gain every single pregnancy because she's off her feet for months at a time. Loss of energy and health in general. And I was able to help her with her nutrition. Not so much exercise, just a little bit, maybe swimming here and there when she was able to, but mostly just being healthy and living a healthier lifestyle. And she was able to help me through my entire wedding last year. So that was something that she went from being bedridden for more than months at a time to be able to get up and have the stamina and to be able to do that with me. And that was amazing. Amazing to be able to help my family in that way. It was really cool. I've been able to help touch so many lives over this last year, last 2 years really. But whether it's a guy, had a gentleman, he was 250 pounds. He is now down to about 202. He's a very big guy, older gentleman, but this guy, he could run a mile now, and that's something that he was never able to. He was large his whole entire life, had back pain, had pain in his knees, and just that weight being able to be off of him and having good nutrition and energy is completely, not even just his physically, but emotionally and mentally. Like, you can see how happy he is to be able to get that second chance.
today is actually our first day of our 21-day body transformation challenge. So this includes meal planning, our program, and then of course I'm encouraging all my challengers to join me in doing a 21-day workout challenge as well. So I am going to do a 30-second plank followed by 10 mountain climbers and then 10 push-ups. No, just kidding. 30-second plank, 10 push-ups, then 10 mountain climbers.
It works as long as you stay committed. You stay committed to your routine. Times are going to get hard. You're going to get low on energy. As long as you set
So this would be day one of the 21-day workout challenge. And then how it works is there's a different cardio circuit every day for the next 21 days. And this is obviously only viewable to the challengers. So this is my accountability to them to show them that I'm doing this right alongside with them. So let's do this.
General rule is just to stay within what my body was used to on an activity level scale before the pregnancy, and stick with that now. But my body, it'll tell me I can feel it in my stomach or in my abdomen. if I'm going too hard or if I'm lifting too hard, just to take it down a notch. When it comes to high intensity exercises, so I was sprinting, I noticed that I had gone too hard, and I could feel it again in my stomach and lower area, stomach area, and then I had to step back. So as far as high intensity cardio goes, I very much limit that during my pregnancy. Besides the normal prenatal vitamin, same supplementation that I was doing before pregnancy. I do a healthy meal replacement that helps with getting all my nutrients easily in the morning. So I am definitely not cutting down on calories, but it is full of nutrients in those shakes. And then I take my vitamins, take a post-workout shake after I work out, and that's about it. Just eating very well and eating nutritious meals. This is my second pregnancy. With my first, at some point I'd gone to the gym maybe sporadically for a few months here and there, but for the most part, a year prior till not really any fitness activity at all before getting pregnant with her. And then once I did get pregnant with her, it was almost like an excuse to really not to care even less for my health. So it wasn't until my doctor at the time had brought it to my attention that I was at a very unhealthy weight quickly within my first trimester of my pregnancy, where diabetes comes in place and all that stuff when you're at higher risk when you're pregnant. And that's when I think it clicked in my mind how important nutrition was. And it's been a journey since then, since that time period, to get healthy and take my nutrition and health seriously. I definitely do have post-pregnancy goals. One of them would be I would really like to, working out and being active while pregnant is still a very new thing to most of this generation. So a lot of times I'll get asked if that is safe, if that exercise is safe, or and then I just usually refer them to, I stay in contact with my doctor at all times, let her know exactly what I'm doing, and I do regular checkups. I also like to mention, if somebody is really asking me when, if they're pregnant, I suggest firsthand to make sure that they go and see their physician, and their physician will let them know with their body what exercise level or activity level they're going to be able to handle. So that would be my number one. Is it safe? Number two, the second question is I get most often is, did I look like this, or have I been physically active or leaner my entire life? And that's a very personal question that comes deep to my heart, because it was not the case. I am a twin. I'm an identical twin, and my entire life growing up, I've always had a twin who is 30 pounds lighter than me. So that just kind of played into the struggle I felt like my entire life I was going through, but really couldn't figure out what to do with it and how to make a difference in my physical appearance. It's powerful, and it's nice to be able to explain to women that it is possible to get healthy and get fit, and that it may even help to promote the ability to getting pregnant later on. Because if you're healthy, if your body is in a healthier state, it could promote pregnancy, and their ability to become pregnant. So that is definitely my second. The second one is if I've always looked this way or was just as active before or my entire life. There's a 21-day challenge group that I do as a coach that incorporates fitness, health, bringing the 80% nutrition and the 20% exercise together to give them that full 100% to accomplish their goals. So when I sit down with somebody, especially if there's say somebody a female who's pregnant, who wants to stay active and wants to stay healthy during her pregnancy, we go over those specific goals. So those 21-day challenge is kind of a not only just for me, but for them to stay committed. And I love incorporating the 21-day challenge because it's an online private group that they can not only communicate with me, but any of the other members that are on that group. They bounce ideas off each other. They'll post pictures of their food, comment on each other. So they're again building relationships within them. That's just keeping them all motivated and keeping them on track. We like to do, with that, I do a separate 21-day challenge inside that group where I do a pretty much 4 exercises a day. And we build up, we start maybe 2 push-ups to, at the end will be 50, 60 push-ups. And that just increases every other day. So I like to do that too. So if they feel that they're pregnant or they're a mom or someone who doesn't have time to do a full workout at the gym, they can at least feel satisfied and good about themselves that they at least accomplished that 5 to 10 minute little workout. And to be able to knock out even over 10 push-ups for some women by the end of that 21 days, that is huge for them. That's huge. That's a huge deal. Something that they may never have been able to accomplish before because they didn't have that extra 21-day challenge to push them to ever see what their body was capable of. So that's a lot of fun, and we just love doing it. We love being able to help people stay healthy, stay fit, and just keep a positive mindset on life. The group we do at Sunset Park is a fitness group. We meet there on Wednesdays and on Saturday mornings, Wednesday night, Saturday mornings. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely more of a lower impact workout so that it can be accessible to anybody who wants to come and join in, no matter what the level of exercise skill. And that is our goal is to more so bring the newer to fitness people into our community and let them feel comfortable and a part of, so that they can feel good about health and fitness, and then they can expand their knowledge outward. So it's much more about the community we're building and the friendships and family atmosphere we have out there, and that is definitely one of my passions. I love it. We started the Fit Camp in April, so not too long, probably just a few months now, and it got big pretty quickly. It's definitely a unique, again, atmosphere and environment, and it is just, it's just lots of fun. It's definitely lots of fun.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
With it being summertime, we're in the peak summertime season. It just depends. It's different every single week. There will be in the summertime, the numbers are definitely lower. Definitely, maybe a third of what it'll be here in a month from now, and then it's going to be crazy big. But probably 10 to 15 to 20. It just depends.
It's me and you. It's me and you. We got this, right?
Yeah, I got this.
Come on.
But jumping jacks, push-ups, but we do it modified too. Modify the push-up to make it easier and more accessible to someone who can't do a full push-up. Burpees, and really full body movements. That's what we focus on, is a good 45 minutes of full body movements. Can get them sweating, can get their heart racing and calories being burned, and feel accomplished when they leave, for sure. So maybe middle impact, not quite yoga low impact, which I love yoga too, but no. If there's a large group, we'll split them up into about 4 different sections that they will go on. So you'll have a coach, so about 4 coaches at once, doing those workouts and rotating through the numbers. When it's just smaller, you know, in the summer season, we've had 2 coaches and then lead the workout section, which will be like tonight. One of them will be the normal exercise, and then the second coach will do the modified version. Hence, that's where I come in. I like to show the modified version of that exercise that's more accessible to if you are pregnant or if you are in a newer exercise skill. So also we have the 2 leaders that way one can actually show the exercise while one of them explains the exercise. All ages, both men and women coming and joining in, and just try to make it as much fun atmosphere as possible so that anybody feels welcome to come. Having a why is so ingrained into who I've become in my lifestyle and fuels what I continue to grow to become in the future. My why started 6 years ago. I had fast forward 10 years ago, I had a very, very bad problem with drugs and alcohol. Again, that like fueled because of having such a low confidence as a kid. I was always craving some kind of attention. Unfortunately, that was in the wrong group of people and wrong situations, and I got heavily addicted to drugs and alcohol. So for about 4.5 years, and I was able to come out of that, and I was able to start to create a normal life, which is, you know, amazing because of the odds of that, you know, someone coming from as down and under that I was back then, and using drugs. It was short of a miracle that I was able to. And I think that was the beginning of my why, because I knew if I could accomplish that and I could get sober and change my life in that way, that was just the beginning, that I could accomplish, that anything was possible for me to accomplish if I had enough drive and ability to do so. So fast forward 6 years, I'm 6 years sober now, and I am just every single year there's a new why, and there's a new I don't ever want to stop growing and developing or have that end game. I always want to accomplish something and then just get a bigger goal in mind and accomplish that and continue to do that and inspire other women who have struggled that way in the past, or men and women. So not only with health, but emotionally, and to build confidence within themselves as well. So that's definitely my why.
I perform a various amount of styles of street dance. Basically, I do break-in, popping, locking, house, contemporary, basically all styles of dance, but my main discipline is street dance. And I'm just kind of like, I would say that my choreography is kind of like urban contemporary, you know, but that's what I am. I do kind of do it all, jack of all trades a little bit.
My name is Portia Monique Youssef. I have been dancing since I was 16 years old, so 8 years now.
Apollo Bellows. I've been dancing for about, I want to say 4 to 6 years? Yeah.
My name's Giovanna Andalina. I've been dancing here since July when I moved to Vegas to pursue dance as a career.
My name is Ace Savias. I have been dancing here in Las Vegas for about 3 years.
My name is Alvin Valerio. District is because they have a lot of good choreographers such as Matt and Daryl know that they come most of the time. And it's just a lot of versatility here, so you learn a lot more than just one thing.
Since I was about 5 years old, I started out with, my brother started teaching me dance, and I started out with like New Jack Swing, or dancing like Boyz II Men, to Troop, to, you know, all those. And then I took a break, and then I started back when I started up again when I was 14 years old, and I got into b-boying. And once after I saw the movie Breakin', I was like, I love this, and I want to learn that. And so from then on, I started breaking. Once I graduated high school, I took classes and just started taking all kinds of classes from jazz, modern, tap, ballet, and then also took like ballroom. And then I just joined a few companies, a lot of dance companies in the Bay Area and stuff. And so yeah, I just started getting into choreography, and you know, and so that's when I kind of just elevated my art and just wanted to expand it and just learn and learn and learn. So yeah.
I've pretty much been working out, like being active, physically active since I was a kid. I got up to 176 pounds, and I was starting to look like not even me. My one motivation, and this is for real, I'm not joking, my mom motivates me to work out. One thing she said was, David, you're so fat. That was the driving force to get in shape again. I would eat everything from L&L to McDonald's to Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, Burger King. Anything that was quick and cheap, that's what I would eat. I still eat like a regular person, but I'm also responsible with my diet, because you can't outwork an unhealthy diet. You have to be able to moderate. In the workouts, a lot of it has to do with resistance training, like when I'm doing push-ups. It's amazing, like when I'm on the ground and I'm pushing up and I feel that burn, I know I'm doing something right. When I do pull-ups, I'm pulling up on the front of my house, and that just seems to do the job. All you need to do really is just pull myself up. You don't really need all this fancy equipment. At the end of the workout, my shirt isn't drenched in water, in sweat, where I can just wring it out at the end of the workout, then I know I'm not doing it right.
It's important to work out just to be healthy. Health is the number one thing in anyone's lives. Without your health, you can't do anything. You can have lots of money, but if you're not healthy, you can't do what it takes to make that money.
You can only take it one day at a time. I can only look forward to what's going to happen tomorrow to see how much better my life is going to be. You're not going to see a change overnight. It's a gradual change. Maybe you're going to lose like a pound here, maybe another pound next week and another pound there, but if you take all those pounds and put them together, you'll see that change. And you just got to keep on going, because tomorrow's a better day. Tomorrow's going to be a better day.
I'm in the Beatles Love Show by Cirque du Soleil at the Mirage Hotel and Casino. It's funny, when I first started out dancing, it was kind of like for the girls and stuff and everything, and then it just started becoming a passion of mine and stuff. I just started falling in love with it, you know, as I started getting better, and you know, just basically once I started learning the culture and started learning the history of everything, and just fine-tuning my skills in it, I started just like making it like a career, and like start really pursuing it and everything. And then once I came out here to Vegas, that was when it just kind of exploded, and I was like, I'm gonna do this forever, or hopefully forever. But like I wanted to make a career out of it, and Cirque was my first big thing, so it's been like an awesome ride.